I love using elevator analogies because they give us a simple way to understand how the universe works. Imagine each floor of an elevator building has a different frequency, something I've talked about in other videos, but these floors aren't just frequencies, they're different states of being you. Think about how in just one day you can feel a wide range of emotions. You can be upset, happy, jealous, guilty, optimistic, and bored in the same day. Each of these emotions vibrates at a different frequency, living on its own floor in an elevator building. You are a multidimensional being, primarily residing on the floor where your dominant thoughts and emotions exist. However, like most people, you can dip down to the lower floors or rise up to the higher ones throughout the day. Even someone who feels deep sadness and loneliness can experience hope and appreciation for a brief period before returning to their usual state. Some of your family might interact with you across all of these levels, sensing the full spectrum of your frequencies, while an acquaintance or a neighbor might only see certain floors your emotions live on until they get to know you better, and then they see the full spectrum. We often hide the levels we don't want others to see, but in reality, there are no true secrets. Some people can actually sense when you're hiding something, even if they're not fully conscious of it. And forget about the universe. The universe sees everything. There are no secrets. So live your life the way you want. Whatever you do it with your head held high and with gusto. If you're doing something and you feel shame and guilt, don't bother. If you're not enjoying yourself, what's the point? You're just punishing yourself. And if that's the case, you might be repeating the cycle of how others treat you or treated you. As you expand your consciousness, you might take a bird's eye view of your life. You can decide and be the one to say, the punishment of me stops here. And that could be why you've had unkind and unpleasant experiences in the first place, because you would be the one to stop it and not pass it on. More about that in another video. What I really want to share is this. You live on so many levels at once. So if you find yourself imagining what it feels like to live your dreams, and it feels incredibly real, that's because you've connected with the part of you that actually is living your dream life on that dream floor. That's what tapping into the quantum field is all about. Going to the place of endless possibilities and aligning with the blueprint for the life you desire. The key to accessing a desired blueprint is enjoying the experience of your daydreams and bringing that 5 sensory experience and the associated emotions of freedom, joy, clarity, whatever they are for you, back into right now. But if you're not into daydreaming or visualizing, you can make a choice to look for reasons to feel good and find them. And that means you pivot away from the unwanted while still managing what you need to manage to take care of yourself. It's like knowing that your better life is within your reach as you continue to line up with it energetically. Energetically means by believing it, by feeling it, by feeling worthy of it, by knowing that it is possible for you. That feeling, that belief, lifts you up to another floor, to a more satisfying level of existence. You will start to notice that things you imagine begin to show up in your reality. When that starts to happen, it's confirmation that you're moving in the right direction. Another clue that you're moving in the right direction to more fulfilling living is always elevated emotions, emotions that feel good. That's why some call our emotions an emotional guidance system, like Abraham Hicks, for example. I can always tell when I've had a frequency shift, when I've leveled up, whether it's after meditating or dancing to my favorite music, having a great conversation with someone I love. I come out at a higher frequency and it feels amazing. Details of my conversation, of my thoughts or visualization start to show up in my life. For example, a sprinkler system, pools, well-manicured lawns, my favorite colored cars, couples who are in love. Doors open for me and I don't have to do anything for that to happen. I get free tickets to places. People help me and are kind to me everywhere I go. I have fun when I go out more than ever before. Life is good and keeps getting better. Even when things appear to be going bad, that always switches and I see how things are working out. Your dream life already exists and it is yours for the taking, waiting for you, but you need to sync up with it. Get in sync with it. Your highest self is standing, quietly calling you to come. Come through all that rigmarole and all that noise that you deal with on a daily basis. It's still quietly calling you. So if you unplug and quiet yourself daily for 15 to 20 minutes, you'll start to hear it. And if you can't sit still, it's okay. You can be doing something during that 15 minutes, like slowly walking outside. Take a walk outside. Slowly washing the dishes. Slowly taking a shower. Do things without rushing. And maybe have some soft instrumental music playing in the background. You'll get messages. You'll get the downloads, the feeling that you're in the right place. And if you're not, you'll be inspired to know where to go or what to do eventually. Remember, your dream life won't lower itself to meet you where you are. If you're not living your dream life yet, that's okay. It just means you need to level up to the fullness of who you are, the expanded, more conscious version of you that knows how great, wonderful, and worthy you are, and knows what that feels like. You've got this. So when you start feeling good, as you think about and visualize the life you want to live, you become unstoppable in stepping into your dreams. So stay with it. I'm rooting for you. I've got something free that will help you. What would it feel like if you lived without doubt, confusion, or overwhelm and trusted your next steps without weakening your energy, listening to people who don't understand your dreams, giving yourself a chance to build your unwavering inner strength to handle the variety that life brings you? If you're tired of bringing your past into your present, living on the hamster wheel of life, even though people are changing, you keep having the same drama. Remember, you take you wherever you go. Did you know that when you change, everything changes? That's why I'm giving away a free recorded healing to stop self-doubt so you can trust yourself again. The link is in the description, and that's one of the ways to get out of your own way and become part of the solution instead of part of your problem. Just like all of them that you see here on the screen right now. So if you're ready to raise the frequency of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions so you become a consistent magnet for what you desire without forcing, go to the link in the description for the free energy healing. It is a recording to help you banish self-doubt so you can start trusting yourself again. Listening to the free energy healing will help you release your buttons, all those triggers that people can set off and push. The recording will help you to return to the beauty of you. It will help you relax, and it will calm your nervous system so that your brain will release helpful chemicals that stimulate trust, peace, and certainty. So you are free to be you. Change is inevitable because you matter and you are worth it. So practice raising your vibration daily, daydream about your dream life, and download, get in sync with that blueprint. So thank you. Until next time, True Self Unmasked with Carol.